finally, not for nothing has the singer and songwriter Angelique Kidjo been teasingly described as Africa's premier diva. She has a list of awards as long as your arm, including an incredible 5 Grammys. She's about to celebrate 40 years of music with a concert in the Royal Albert Hall. Music that reflects the influences in her life, both upbeat but also troubling. She's learned to couch difficult themes in joyful music.
For 4 decades, she has been bringing her brand of West African music to a global audience. Angelique Kidjo's sound is joyous, but her lyrics, whether about climate change or women's rights, reflect the activism for which she is also known. No other African artist has won as many awards. She has 5 Grammys, and after 40 years, she remains proud of making music with a message.
If you want to make people do things, you want to see change, you never want people to feel guilty. Because if your message is so heavy that cannot lift people up to do something about what you're talking about, you have no result. What's the point?
This year's recipient of the Polar Prize, dubbed the Nobel Prize for Music, the singer has cause to feel lucky after a journey that started with her growing up in Benin in West Africa, a one-time French colony, and then fleeing the communist government in 1983 so she could continue with her music. Paris became her home, but it wasn't easy being an African immigrant. You must be heartbroken at the scenes that we've seen in France over the past few weeks. The riots in Paris and Marseille, the feelings of inequality that have bubbled to the surface.
Well, it's not only in France, it's everywhere. And what is going on in France is a wake-up call for all the countries in Europe. Because you cannot decide that you have to have a society where you have second class, third class, fourth class citizens. That don't work.
Through her charity, she's a vocal campaigner for equal opportunities for young women and girls in Africa, and is also proud that her music, with its traditional and contemporary sounds, is credited with inspiring a new generation of African artists.
I stood my ground for my own musical identity, my cultural identity, and stick to who I am. I don't want to be somebody else.
40 years and counting, why would Angelique Kidjo want to be anyone else? Nina Nanar, News at 10.